Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Passionately Speaking. This is our weekly masterclass where we pull back the curtain and we talk about public speaking. We talk about advanced public speaking skills and speaking on the virtual platform and other platforms. So welcome, everyone. I hope you've had an opportunity to see some of either the past audios or listen to the past audios, because we have over 750 hours of training. So it's great to come to the class, but if you miss a class, don't forget, we've got recorded training, hours and hours and hours of it. So please feel free to go and check out the archives. They're at passionatlyspeaking.com. All right, so we have a special presentation today because sometimes I invite students like yourself to come and share your own brilliance. And so one of my superstar students is Angelique Sunshine. Angelique, say hi. Woo! And Angelique has been in my mastermind for the past 6 months, and she's continuing for the next 6 months. And she has just blossomed into an incredible speaker, trainer, coach, mentor, and a friend. So I invited her here today. She kind of stumbled upon something that has been very, very unique, and that is TikTok. And the topic of our presentation today is TikTok, a new generation of speaking. You see, there's a lot of platforms to speak on. Yes, we have the live stages. Yes, we have the virtual stages. We have networking events. We've got meetings. We've got all kinds of things that we can speak on out there. And I'll tell you, they work absolutely to get business. But there's also some other things out there that you can be using to not only get business, but really to get that visibility and to get your message out to the world. And that's really what we're about as far as being speakers. We want to get our message out to as far and wide as we possibly can. Now, we are going to talk about TikTok. She is going to teach us about TikTok. TikTok's not for everybody. So don't think like, oh, shut out, I don't want to do it, whatever. Just listen, just be open for the possibility of something new. And then try it. That's what I'm all about, trying it. I've tried TikTok. I didn't see results, but hey, after what you're going to hear about from Angelique, you might even try it again if you've already tried it. Try whatever works. One of my clients, Carol's been in my mastermind as well. And right at the beginning of the pandemic, and some of you know Carol, right at the beginning of the pandemic, she is an empowerment coach. And we, of course, built her business over the past 6 months. But I said to her, Carol, you are an empowerment coach. You need to do Facebook Lives every single day and encourage people during this scary time, this time of uncertainty. And she never did a Facebook Live ever. She stepped up to the challenge. She did the Facebook Live. And guess what? Now we're, a year and a couple months after, and she is still doing the lives. You can see her every single morning motivating and doing lives on Facebook. And she has gotten clients. Why? Because it's consistency. When you speak on stage, whether it's the virtual stage, whether it's YouTube, whether it's any stage, any platform, consistency is key. So if you think something didn't work, now maybe for me, I gave up on TikTok a little too soon before. And I'm not saying if something's not your cup of tea, don't do it. But I am saying try it. Try it until you feel like you've really went up to bat and it's just not for you. That's okay. But do try it. It's like a mom saying, you know what? Try those peas. Try those peas. Maybe they'll be different. And I know one thing I didn't like was peas growing up, because my mom would give me a can, not a whole can, but a can of peas, right? That's what I got in the early 60s, a can of peas. And I didn't like them. So what I would do is I would put them in my napkin and I would wait until everybody left the table, because of course I lived in the nuclear family where you had to say, excuse me, if you were going to leave the table. And you could not leave the table unless all your food was gone. How many of you lived through that decade or that era? Right. And so, but she worked. She got up at 5:30 in the morning. She had to go do dishes. So I would wait until she left, and then I would take out my napkin and I would put in my peas, and then I would put them up under the table because we had a ridge there. And now my plate was clean and I could leave. Yay! Well, guess what? I forgot as a 5-year-old to come back and rescue those peas. So she would move the table to sweep under it, and boom, 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 all these torpedoes of peas would come flying out. Well, as she looked at me and the peas, she decided in that moment that I don't like peas and that I never had to do it again. But she just said, as long as you've tried it, that's all you have to do. That's all I can expect is to just try it. So I'm saying to you, all my students, just try it. If you don't like it, don't do it anymore, but try it. So we're going to try it on a little bit today, and I'm going to introduce you one of my superstar students, Angelique Lynch. And Angelique is a coach. She's a manifestor coach, but she's also more importantly, a executive business coach. And she knows a lot about business coaching. She knows a lot about business. She is actually a CFO of her company. She is transitioning out of her company, but she is a CFO in her own right. And she knows a lot about business, a lot about accounting. So now she knows a lot about TikTok. So she's going to share that knowledge with us today. So let's give a big Zoom. Welcome to Angelique Sunshine. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me, Arvee. Thank you for letting me do this today. All right. So is everybody wondering what a TikTok is and what the heck it can do for you and what it even does? You know, there's so many different speaker platforms right now, and one of the really hot ones is TikTok. Hi, I'm Angelique Sunshine, the master manifester, business coach, and manifester. Oh, I already said that, and internationally licensed life coach as well, and a speaker. And today I'm going to give you the secrets on how to make a really popular TikTok and also how to edit it. So that's going to be over the next 20 minutes. So I'm going to just jump right in. But first I want to say thank you guys thank you everybody for listening to me, for keeping your hearts open for a little TikTok, because it really is a great platform. There's kids as young as 3. There are people as old as 99 on this platform, and they are making videos and they are selling things and they are getting clients. That's the most important thing. They're growing their business. So that is what I want to share with you today. So I'm going to share a PowerPoint with you. Let me just share my screen very quickly here. Perfect. Okie dokie. Oops, wrong screen. Sorry about that. Screen 3. I have a lot of screens up here, so apologize for that. So I'm going to try again. All right. So TikTok, the new generation of speakers. This is a platform, and what we're going to talk about today is TikTok. And I'm going to teach you not only how to make and structure your video, but I'm also going to take you through the steps on how to edit your videos and get it posted properly so that you can get the maximum benefit out of that minute that you're going to do your TikTok. So we're going to start with an acronym. So we're going to spell out TikTok, is what we're going to spell out. You know, we love acronyms here at Passionately Speaking, and I love them too. I think they're fun and I love making them. So TikTok, the first one is a T, and that's where you ticky-tock for 15 to 60 seconds. Now, a lot of people go on TikTok, and there's some things where, you know, people are just having fun, but for speakers like us, it's very important to make sure that we're going to get the maximum benefit, right, out of the 60 seconds that we're going to post. So you're probably thinking, how do I do that? I mean, Arvee has all of these great formulas. What's a formula for 60 seconds? Well, I'm going to share it with you. All right, number 1, we basically take the entire, the 30-minute speech, and we're going to squish it down. We're squishing it down. We're going to take some meat out. We're going to first have an attention grabber, because people are scrolling through TikTok. They're scrolling through and they're trying to figure out which one they want to stop and see. So the important thing is an attention grabber. So if you were somebody like a health coach, you're saying, did you know that vegetables are just as good as, could you be just as tasty as chocolate? You know, I don't know, people are going, wait, what? They can? That's crazy. I want to watch this. Then you're going to go into the pain of it, right? You're going to go into the pain of your speech. The same thing that you would do in a larger 20 to 30 minute speech, but probably in about 10, 15 seconds, right? And then how can you fix it? And last but not least is a call to action, right? So on TikTok, they have something called an algorithm. And the algorithm is based on how many people watch your full video, if they like your video, if they comment on your video, share your video, and follow you. So those are the things that will get you more followers on TikTok. The other thing that this call to action algorithm will do will bring people who have already liked videos that maybe are similar to yours, because TikTok listens to what you say. So if you're saying, I am a health coach that wants to teach people how to eat vegan all the time and still feel like they're eating a full meal, well then TikTok, the algorithm will bring those people to you. It's called a For You page. So there's a For You page that's going to happen. And as you're scrolling up, these are TikToks that have come through on your For You page based on your usage of TikTok. So this is really important to know, that when you're putting a TikTok out there, that you have an attention grabber that will really grab the attention of your clients, because you want to make sure that you're attracting your clients, right? And especially even in the pain and how do you fix it, right? So you're going to make sure and really say those keywords that your clients really gravitate towards, to make sure that your item is getting, that your video is getting on this For You page, right? All right, so number 2.
Wait a minute, Angelique, we don't see your screen.
Oh, you don't? I'm so
No.
sorry about that.
That's okay.
Let's see, I thought I shared.
Oh, and there's nothing.
There we
Okay.
go.
Now.
Yay. Oh my God. So we could see.
Yeah, Cheryl brought that to my attention. I wasn't sure
I'm so sorry.
when it started. Okay, no worries, no worries.
All right, that's a TikTok for 15 to 60 seconds. Everybody says TikTok. Oh, and one thing important to know about the 15 to 60 seconds is you don't have to do the full 60. If you only have 45 seconds worth of content, that's okay. You just quickly end your video. So you can write it down. These are the 4 steps to how you create. This is Arvee's type of a formula. This is her formula in a shortened form that you can use to create your TikTok. You're going to want that attention grabber. So if I was doing one, I would say something like, do you wish you could have anything that you ever wanted, like right now? Why don't you have it? And then go into my manifestation or go into business coaching. Do you wish you had more clients? And this is how I can help you, right? So it's basically just really popping out there and being kind of over the top at the beginning, but then you can kind of back off. But you really want to say something really big. One of the tricks that sometimes TikTokers use is they say, stop scrolling, right? As their attention grabber. That's a really big one. Stop scrolling. I have to tell you something, right? And that's a great attention grabber too, because then the person's like, wait, what? Okay, I want to hear. Because you're talking to them, not everybody else, right? You're talking to one person at a time. All right. So number 2, you're going to include your audience. Give an activity, whether it be, hey, I want you to comment. I want you to comment, yes, I want to be vegan, or yes, I want to manifest. Yes, I want more clients. Yes, I want to work with you. Something. Try and engage them and try and get them to comment on it, right? There's a lot of times, and also people use, when you're including your audience, they do giveaways. So let's say that you have something, you have a product that you sell. We're going to use CJ for an example. CJ uses, you know, he's a geek tech, right? A tech geek, right? So if he said, hey, anybody who likes this video, comments on it and shares with 3 friends, I'm going to select, you're going to be entered in a raffle, and I'm going to select one person to go over your website and see how you can monetize, right? So right there, that's something where the customer is going, oh, I need help on my website. I wish I could monetize. Okay, I'm going to do this. And what's going to happen is it's going to boost your video to get to more For You pages, because now you have people interacting with it. You have them liking, you have them commenting, you have them sharing, right? And they're doing that because they want to win that prize. So that's a great way to do TikTok too. All right. Then we have knowing your target. Again, you already know who your target audience is for your speeches, right? So I would say stick with that same target audience if your message is the same, but know that there are people on TikTok that really want to hear your message too. People on TikTok, there are people who scroll all day long, all day long, but it's because they're looking for something that they're missing. So make sure you're the key that fills in that target. You are the arrow, right? The target's here. You're drawing the arrow to the target, like Arvee says, right? So that's Tik. Now we're going to talk. So when you're doing, we're going to with T, and T is for themes build followers. So very similar. I'm going to use CJ again because he has such a great theme, right? Jungles. Who doesn't like the jungle? Who doesn't like the animals in the jungle, right? If he made TikTok videos and always posted little, you can put pictures up, you can put little stickers, what they call stickers, and I'll share that with you later, but you can put stickers up, you can put words, you can put them sideways, you can do all kinds of different things on TikTok. But basically the idea is make sure you have a theme so your viewers, your followers know exactly who you are all the time and that they're expecting it. So when they see it, they know what's happening, right? So now they're feeling a part of your company because they see you all the time. O is for objective of your videos. So it's really important to know what the objective is of your video. Why are you making this video, right? Are you making it for fun? Maybe. Are you making it to get more clients? Are you making it to get leads? Are you making it for list building? Because there is a place where you can put a link and you can say, hey, everybody, go to the link in my bio. And you can do raffles there too. You can do free giveaways there. Lots of different things that you can do. It can integrate with your CRM. You can actually I don't know if anybody in here has Keep or Infusionsoft, but you can actually take a link from a landing page and place it into the TikTok so that you can get people into your CRM as list building, which is really cool. So make sure that when you're making videos, you have your objective in mind because you don't want to waste time of your own. We're all busy people, right? So we want to make sure that we're doing things with intent. We have the intent exactly where we want it to be, and we know exactly who we're going after, and we know exactly why we're doing this. All right. So, hey, just like Arvee just said, keep consistent. It is so important. I have heard from so many, I've gotten clients off of TikTok. I've got a few really like 3-month coaching clients, big ticket item clients off of TikTok. And the key is consistency. What happens is the more they're scrolling through and they're really seeing your face, it's almost like when you're watching a movie, you watch a sitcom, right? Let's say you watch Friends and you feel like you know every single person on the TV show. But do you really? You don't know them. If you walked up to them, they go, who are you? I don't know you. But you're like, but I know all about you, right? So they feel it's almost like a fan. They become your fan. So now they're not only looking forward to your videos and content, but they're also looking forward to seeing what you do next. And they want to follow to make sure that they're keeping up on your life, on your company, on your whatever you're doing, right? Whatever you're putting out there on your TikTok. So let's see. So now I'm going to take you through, and these are really cool. I made this just for Arvee's class. So here we go. I'm going to take you through how to set up and create a TikTok from app to post. Okay. So the first thing that you're going to do is you go to your application. You're going to go to your Play Store. If you have, or, wherever you download your apps on your cell phone, you're going to download TikTok. And this is what it looks like right here. Everybody see that? So that's going to be TikTok. So once you get on there and you create your account, it's very similar to creating any other type of account. So I did not include that in here. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me on the Passionately Speaking page. I'm there to help you. And so we're going to jump right into creating a TikTok. So we're going to assume that you've already created your user login, your ID, your profile. And so the first thing is going to be opening the creator. So here we go. So this is what TikTok looks like when you first open a TikTok. And there's a couple different buttons here. This is where you're going to see this is going to be your picture or whoever you're watching. Sometimes there's a plus sign right here. So I happen to follow this woman. So if I don't follow her, there'll be a plus sign for me to follow her. So if you're doing a TikTok, you're going to want to say, follow me, and you can point and say, follow me, right? And point to the box, and they say, follow, like, and share, follow, like, and comment. And what they're basically pointing at is they're pointing here. They're saying, follow, like, comment, and share, right? So that's how you're engaging your clientele or your followers in your TikToks. So let's pretend that we already know all of that. And now we're going to, quote unquote, make a TikTok. All right. So to make a TikTok, you're going to click this button right here, this plus button. You're going to add a video. Ah, look at that, I'm making a video. All right, so then now you're going to make the video. One of the important things, so first off, you're not going to worry about descriptions. You're simply going to make your video, right? And to make the video, you're simply going to hit this button right here, right? So as you're making the video, you're now recording. Now, the key is TikTok has a proven scientific method to how to make a video that people will watch all the way through. And it is cutting up your video and your positions, because people get restless watching you just talk like this for 60 seconds. They get bored. They're used to people going, so the thing that I do is I say something like, I'll say, stop, don't scroll. And then I'll hit stop on my TikTok. And then I'll just change positions real quick. And I'll say, do you ever wish you were a manifestation magnet? And then I stop. And then, so it's basically, it's like switching, it's changing their attention. It's re-grabbing their attention at every moment. And that's where I've seen a lot of creators on TikTok really get the best results and the views on the videos, right? Because the views on the videos boost, again, back to the For You page, which gets you more views, which gets you seen by more people, which gets you more clients, right? All right, so this is, let's say that you made see how they have white right here? I don't know if you can see that, but do you see the different white clips right here? So these are basically places that I stopped my video. So to go back, and let's say I messed up on that last clip, I'm gonna click this little button right here and I'm gonna delete it. Once I'm happy with my video, I'm gonna go ahead and click this red checkbox, because now I'm gonna edit my video. Don't you love the selfies? I was making a TikTok. So now you're gonna edit your video. There's 4 different ways you can edit your video. You can add sound, which is music. It can be you talking. It could be anything really. You can add effects, which is different things like making your eyes a different color, making your face. I mean, there's a vast majority of effects. There's really just anything and everything you can think of. You can add text. Let's say that you want to put your website up there. You want to put, you want to put additional information about what you're talking about on your TikTok, to make sure that your clientele, your viewers are seeing exactly what you're looking for, right? That they're also seeing it too. A lot of people like to read and listen at the same time. So some TikTokers actually type out what they're saying in the TikTok. I don't do it, but I've seen people do it. And then you can also place stickers. This is where I was talking about CJ's company. So if he put, if he sat here and put a tree right here, almost like a clip art, not really clip art, but a sticker of a tree. And then maybe he puts, his little chameleon guy, right, on the side. You can do that. And that brands who you are. That's branding your TikTok, right? And it's also pointing them back to your company. So when they go to your website, they know who you are already. They're already comfortable with the brand. They know exactly what you're doing, right? So to be able to do that, I'm going to go through each step, each of these 4 steps, so that so everybody understands how to do it, right? So you know what the pages look like. So you're going to add sound. So let's say I want to add sound. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And we're going to add some sound. And there are a million songs. I don't care what song you want to put on here. That song is in this TikTok. You can even put a sound that you've made yourself. Let's say it's you going la 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 la. You can do that because it's TikTok. You can make sounds, you can do all kinds of different things. But for this instance, I just picked, just the first one that was on here. Now, some TikTokers actually use sounds that are very popular or that are trending on TikTok. And I'm going to show you, even if it's not a song that they really want on their page, it's really smart to put a trending song, even if you don't want music in your video. It's a very smart thing to do, to at least put the trending song in your video, and I'll show you how to turn that volume to 0. But what it does is whoever's looking for that song, you're going to show up on their For You page. So that's the difference. So let's see, I'm going to click that. Now I want to do that. Okay, so now this is volume control, right? I can turn my own voice up. I can turn the added sound down. This over here is the added sound, right? So I can turn that added sound down. Now, the benefit of that, again, is TikTok has algorithms. So what that means is that you can get the benefit of the trending sound without having to listen to the trending sound. You can also, if you think you talk too soft, you talk too loud, you could turn your own voice up and down, and you'll be able to see the entire video before it ends. All right, so next, we're going to add words. So adding words, hi, passionately speaking crew. So I added words. So I added words, and let me go back up really quickly by clicking here, text. I wanted to put a text to this. So, oops. So here's what I said. So I can text anything I want. I can put a whole paragraph over my face if I wanted to, and I can make it any color, any font. I can center it. I can change anything really. And then once you're happy with what happened, what you've done, you just click done right in this corner. And now the fun part begins, right? Where are you going to put it? Where are you going to put this fun stuff that you just did? You're going to do placement. But what placement is basically very much like an iPhone. You know, you zoom in on a picture, you can go like this or like this with your fingers, spread them apart or put them back in the middle, right? And you can say, but this way we'll turn it sideways. So basically what I did for here is it said, hi, passionately speaking crew, and it was right over my face. And I took it and I made it a little bit smaller by putting my fingers in. And then I said, I kind of want to be fun and twist it. So I just twisted my fingers, and it follows your fingers. So make sure that you know that you can put whatever you want. One of the things to be aware of when you're putting words or even stickers or anything in your videos is that when you finally post your video, there will be a little box down here with words that will actually have your TikTok username, anything that you put in the description, and that's what it's going to say. So sometimes people make the mistake of really taking the time to type something, and it's for nothing because you can't read it because they put it in the wrong spot, right? So you're going to want to make sure that you're aware of that. So that's important too. Okay, so that's what I did here. So now the fun part. Here you go, CJ. Here's your stickers. All right. So now we have a vast array of stickers. And as you can see, very specifically, you can put your own brand on here. You can put your logo. You can put your logo right here. Right here. You just add your own sticker. Very simple. Adding your own sticker. You can search for GIFs. There's emojis. There's, if you can think of it, it's here. TikTok has a vast array of everything in this. Really anything, right? It's like kind of like Google on an app, which is pretty cool. And then again, once you pick it, and of course, what did I pick? What's my favorite flower? Sunflowers, Angelique, sunflower, sunshine. So I'm going to go ahead and say, I want a flower. Well, there it is. There's my flower. So, and you can, again, with your fingers, you can make it big flower. You can make it a little teeny tiny flower, and you can move it all around the box. You can move it anywhere you want to move it. So that right there is how you can put a flower. And again, make sure the placement. Remember, this is going to be covered. This right here will be covered, right? So you want to make sure of that. And then we have the posting options. So now I'm going to say, I'm good with my video. I like my video right now. And I'm content with my sticker and my words, and I'm going to click next. Now we have these posting options. Posting options are very simple. So you're going to describe your video. So if I'm saying, this is for the passionately speaking crew, and remember, using keywords just like you would in Facebook, YouTube, or any other type of application that you're going to use and put videos out there, because again, the algorithm will catch them. So making sure that you're describing your videos and putting it in there. So now you can also use hashtags. A lot of people on TikTok use the trending hashtags. Now, me personally, I don't use trending hashtags because those aren't my clients. I don't know who those people are, right? So I put things like manifesting and things like that. But that's what I do. Everybody does something different. I've seen people go have viral videos that have hundreds of thousands of views by using other hashtags that really have nothing to do with their video, but it got the views. So again, it goes back to your objective. What is the objective of your video? So then you can also tag friends. So if you want to make sure that certain friends or followers on TikTok see your video, go ahead and tag them. And then, so here's the thing, here's the really important part right here. Who can watch this video, right? So you can say everybody, you can say just my friends, just a select few. It could be private. So there's different options there. So if you have, let's say you have a video of your kid's birthday party and you just don't want everybody to see it, but you wanted to put it up there for just your family, right? And you just your families or whatever, you're just your friends. So now, you know, you could do that. I would suggest that if you're going to be doing business as well, because they're going to be friends too, right? You can't segregate the friends. That's one of the things. There's no friend segregation. Allowing comments. So these are the comments that people are doing. So obviously you would want to keep that on because you want to allow the comments so that you can get the interaction, right? So if you're saying like, comment, and share to get enrolled into my giveaway, then you need to make sure and have your comments on. Now, a duet. What a duet is, if you want to allow a duet, that means that you made a video and now I come in and I say, well, I really like this Passionately Speaking Crew video. And now I want to duet it. So basically what happens is I click duet and now other followers and other people on TikTok can use your video and you're on half the screen and they're on half the screen. So now you're both doing a TikTok together. Now what people use this for is, and the people get a lot of interaction with this. So I'm gonna just use CJ all day long. So if CJ says, hey, duet this for me, duet this, right? So, you know, you can tell them, hey, give me a duet, or put it in the description, duet this, and say, have you ever wondered why the jungle is so crazy? And then the other person on the other side will answer the question. You're not there to ask the question, but they're answering the question. And now your video is on their page with their followers. Does that make sense? So now you're getting the benefit of their followers as well. I'm sorry, I keep looking at you guys over here, at everybody over here. I'm gonna put you there. Okay. So then a stitch. A stitch is, let's say that you see a video online and somebody says, my website is down and I can't believe that TikTok has me in jail and I can't believe it. So CJ can go, oh, I see an opportunity here, right? I see an opportunity to make sure that I can help this person. Oh, you're not selling on your website. So they're saying, I'm not selling anything on my website. And then you say, you stop the video right there. You do it or you stitch it. So now you're stitching in your video over their video. So now the video you're posting is going to be them saying, oh, my website doesn't sell anything. I need to monetize it. And you're like, what? You need to monetize your video? And you're like, now you have a video right after their little short clip, right? Which is another great benefit because now again, it'll tag them and it'll go on For You pages for them and their friends. So, and then you can obviously save the video to your device. So that is when you're finally done and you described your video and hashtag, you can do a couple things. You can share it. You can share it to Instagram. You can text it to people. You can do Snapchat. I haven't seen Facebook, but you can download it and re-upload it to Facebook. And then you can save as a draft, or you can simply post and say, I want to post my TikTok. And then it's a very quick process. And then after you've posted, it does give you an array of applications that you can send it to. As long as you're logged in on your phone, it will send it and share and post. So you can repurpose these videos as well, which is really cool. How cool is that? Oh, where's my thing? Oh, right here. How cool is that? Woohoo! All right. So I hope you learned something new today. I hope you got some great benefit and content from this so that you can also make a great TikTok for your company to get more clients and get more followers. And if you have any questions from me, if you have any questions about TikTok, you can find me on the Passionately Speaking Facebook group. I'll look out for answers and questions there. And yeah, so thank you very much for giving me this time today and for sharing for opening your heart, sharing your hearts with TikTok. Have a great one.
All right, let's give Angelique some Zoom love. I'm going to take off there. Yay! Thank you so much. Woo, 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 woo.
Wow.
All right. Wow is right. So if you want to get in touch with Angelique, go to the Facebook group, Passionately Speaking. Now, I have a couple of questions before we end this topic right now. And
That was fast.
that is number one, because there's a lot to it. And again, great job speaking, great job explaining it, great job with everything. But tell everybody how long you've been using TikTok.
Well, I've been using TikTok for probably 4 months, 4 or 5 months.
So if you see, it doesn't take that long. Now, how long does one of those videos, if we were to go through all that and edit it and this and that, because it's not like live, like you've all learned Facebook Live, and it's not live, it's edited, right? Mm-hmm. So how long is the investment of time from kind of basically, maybe the first time you did it, it's a little longer than now, but what is an average good amount of time that people need to set aside to do their first TikTok and edit it?
Their first TikTok, I would say 5 minutes. If you know
5 minutes.
5 minutes. If you've planned, I mean, you've already done your planning, you know what you're going to talk about, have an idea of what kind of stickers you want to put on there, already know if you want to put words on there or not. And, you know, have a description. I mean, you've had descriptions already on your Facebook Lives and everything else. So it's just it's as easy as typing a quick description, and you might not use all of those buttons. I would say first time would be 5 minutes max. When you get used to it, it's like 2 to 3 minutes.
Nice. Now, and again, you don't have to do all that, the stickers, the flowers, all of it. Like when I did mine, I just put the, like the title, the core message piece of it for text. But yeah, I recommend text, but you start experimenting. And the beauty of it is that it is edited. So you edit, you play around with it before you ever put it up anywhere. Mm-hmm. Unlike Facebook Live, like it's here now. Yeah, so, bring in a stick or two. I would say, I would recommend that the first time, set aside 30 minutes. Set aside an entire 30 minutes, to again, get your attention grabber. What is the pain point? It's what I call problem, pain, and suffering, right? Mm-hmm. Little tiny sentence about yourself. I always like to add that. And your message, your education points, and call to action. And again, maybe your call to action is, look next week, I do a TikTok every day, or I do a TikTok every week, just like our Facebook Lives. So my challenge to each and every one of you today is to try it. That's all. Just try it once, download the app, play around. It's so easy. I've done it. I can do it. And again, the more consistent you are, the more it'll pay off. Mm-hmm. So I looked at mine. I thought, I stopped way too early. I did like 2 of them. Yeah. You can find me under public speaking tips, and that's what I call myself. Now, what do you call yourself? Did you use your name?
Yeah, Angelique Sunshine.
Okay. Some people use their name. Some people use, whatever it is they want to, whatever the topic is. So that's entirely up to you. You might say wellness. You might say, marathon. I don't know, whatever's not used. So try that. I think it'd be a great platform for Benita with her puppets, because people like crazy on TikTok. So if you're not going to be crazy, if you're not going to bring out your goofy glasses, then it may not be for you. And I didn't really want to do that. I didn't want to be goofy, but I guess now, because that was like a while ago, that was more than 6 months ago, maybe now I can come on and be a little goofy. But the goofier ones are the ones that people watch and just go in and watch. If you're not ready to do one, look around. It might be that it's not your thing, and that's okay. My job is just to bring it to you and bring you education on some of the things, other ways of speaking out there and getting your message out to the world. Thank you, Jackie. Millions. So go on there, at least download it, look around at some people's, go to Angelique's and watch what she's doing and just model it and have a little fun and be a little goofy. And again, I used to think it was an age thing. I thought, oh, this is just for young people because that's what all I saw on there. And then Angelique, but again, I stopped too soon. And Angelique, no, she's had people that are like 60s, 70s, 90s, so I'm like, oh, okay, well, now you're talking my language. There was one more question that's in the chat, and that was, what about the songs? Are they royalty free? Do you know?
Yes.
Or do they have permission? Okay, so they're
we all have permission to use.
So they're popular tunes that somehow they got permission, so you don't have to worry about that.
I mean, they can not only popular tunes. I mean, there's even tunes you haven't heard of. There's people that you may not have heard of yet. There's Christian music. There's rap music. There's R&B. There's rock music. There's any type of music. I mean, there's meditation music. Even like opera. Really, seriously, anything you dream it, it's there. You can find something that'll fit your video.
And it's all free.
And it's all free.
And it's all free. So again, your challenge is to get that. So now what I want to talk now, if you have any more questions again for Angelique, I know you're probably, how many of you feel like you're a little like deer in the headlights right about now, right? Yeah. Look at Jackie. So yeah, don't worry. She did a great job going step by step. This will be on a recording. I will put it up on YouTube. You can watch it again. It is easy. I do have to say, if I can do it, you can do it. It is easy. All right. So just know that she went through it step by step. Just play with it. Just goof around. It's easier than Facebook Lives, ladies and gentlemen. It is easier than a Facebook Live. All right. So I want to talk a little bit about video, right? We don't talk too much about video. We talk about speaking, but we don't talk about platforms. So I want to talk a little bit about video. Video is hot. All right. Sizzling. All the people that are out there that are doing events, that are marketing, they're using video. And that's not new that video is hot. Video has been hot for a while now, but it's just some people are taking a bit more time to get out there and do video. Is that true or true? Right? So video's hot. YouTube is hotter than snot, right? YouTube is so hot. And how many of you go to YouTube when you need to learn something or find something out? Right? Absolutely. I mean, I didn't used to, but then now I really make it a point to, anytime I'm working out on my treadmill or whatever, I just watch YouTube videos. I go for recipes. I go for learning things. I have a new microphone. I want to know how to work it. I go to YouTube. So even TikTok is on YouTube, so you can learn more there. But what if people came to you, Cheryl, for what you have on YouTube? What if you knew how to build your title and build your subscription that made people come into YouTube and go right to your YouTube? Would that be of value? Absolutely. And what if you had lots of subscribers and you just blew up YouTube and all of a sudden they're giving you business? Yes. Now, what if you were famous? Right? A little bit of fame never hurt anyone. So the other day, this guy reached out to me on Facebook and he wanted to interview me. And so I said, sure, for a podcast or what, but a video podcast, it just goes on YouTube. And I'm like, sure. Right? When I came on the call, he was like in awe. He kept going, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I've got Arvee Robinson here. I am filming Arvee Robinson. I'm with Arvee Robinson. And I'm like, look at the dude like, what? Well, it turns out he's been watching my YouTube videos. So in his eye, I am like on a pedestal somewhere. I'm like in heaven. That's how high up he put me. You know what I mean? And I'm just like going, okay, great. I'm like, I receive. I haven't had this kind of treatment for a long time. So I'm like, I'm cool about it. But anyway, it was just like amazing. And I know exactly the thing because I was watching somebody's videos for years. Well, not years, really for months after the pandemic, when we went in the pandemic. And then this particular person I got to share a stage with. And I was like in awe. And so I texted her and I was like, I've been watching your YouTube videos. I just think you're awesome. And she goes, me? You're the one that's awesome. I've been watching yours. And I'm like, oh my, God, oh my God. So you never, ever know who is watching. Now, I've got lots of clients over the years as well, not only speaking opportunities, but clients as well. So I've been just doing this series of classes, which is advanced virtual speaking mastery, which a lot of you have already taken. Cheryl just took it. Michelle just took it. Renee's taken it. Alice has taken it, and so we just did this whole series. Well, out of that, Cheryl and some other people said, I want to know more about YouTube, right? I want to know I don't want to go to YouTube and find out about YouTube because I want hands-on. I want someone I can ask. Now, I'm not saying I'm an expert in video. I'm not. But I'm just like you. I'm a business owner that's using it for visibility and a business owner that's using it to get clients. And so I might know a trick or two that you don't know, right? And again, I can make it easy for you to do. And I know a lot about this, the searching for it and getting subscribers. And I've been working on getting more subscribers myself where I wasn't giving that energy, right? You get what you focus on, you get what you breathe life into. And now I'm like, you know what? I need to breathe life into it. But I've been doing YouTube videos for years. And even I think Angelique said, well, I wanted to see what Arvee was doing. So I went back, like 17 years and it's raw. Believe me, it's raw. And she's like, oh, okay. Well, that's okay because she wasn't that good back then. I didn't even use my formula back then, right? I don't know what you said to me, but it was like, do you want to share what you said?
Yeah. I said, oh, you didn't do that good on those ones too. It makes me feel better because mine are crap right now. Because I was like, right. Not just like a deer in headlights.
But you learn by doing. And so I've been on it, like I said, for years and years and years. I've been on it before we had video on cell phones, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm talking about. My first video was on a flip camera. Anybody remember the flips? And Margaret, I could see Benita. Yeah, they were the coolest things since sliced bread because we didn't have the phone. They were the first device that actually plugged into your computer. So you filmed it. So you didn't have to have some big old camera, which I did do some on the big old camera, but then you have to have this and you have to have that and lighting, right? So this is, right for the phone. So you could just hold it up. I would take it to events in my purse. I would have somebody hold it and film me while I spoke on stage, right? All kinds of crazy things. We did Facebook Lives, but they weren't live, right? I have bloopers up there of, just crazy stuff. But you know what? I have thousands and thousands of views on those crazy, crazy things. So it's not always quality. It is, in a lot of cases, quantity and really knowing how to put the words in there so that search engines will find you and so people will find you. So I think I found the secret to that. So if that's something that resonates with you and you want to join me, I'm going to have a little class, a 3-hour class on Monday, the 17th from 10 to 12:30. So 2.5 hours. I'm going to put a link in there. It's only $97. Because we don't value what we don't pay for. So I just put it as low as I could. I'm only having 8 people there. It's hands-on. If you don't have a YouTube channel, we'll get you signed up. if you do have a YouTube channel, I'm going to show you how to take your Facebook Lives, repurpose them, put them on YouTube. I'm going to show you the secret magic to the title and how many characters you need. A little hint, it reads from left to right. And then the description. Most people don't put in enough description to make any difference. And then the little hashtags and how you can get those to work for you. All right, so if you want to know a little bit more about YouTube, go ahead. I put the link in there. It's only 97 bucks. And if you don't want to use PayPal me, just you call me and we'll do a credit card. All right, so again, I've got quite a few people signed up. So if you want to join me, I would grab it right now. Alice is joining me. Alice signed up.
Are seats limited?
Michelle signed up. Limited, yeah, to 8. 8 people. I could probably stretch it to 10 only because it's hands-on. And I want to get done in 2.5 hours too. Yes, Dr. Love.
Can you count me in, please?
Absolutely.
Are you really limiting it to 8 for real, Arvee? We're on Zoom. So can we do like 1,000 people? Can you, if you did 100 people? I mean, you could talk to hundreds of people and you just want to do 8?
I could.
For real?
Because those of you that's just finished a series, right, Michelle, right, Cheryl, right, Alice? What do? I'm helping the individual.
Oh,
okay. If you get stuck, I'm helping you individually.
Oh, I see.
Even then, we went into 1 o'clock most of the days, but you saw you got hands-on attention, hands-on training, and I can't do that in a big group.
Nope. It's like a cooking class. Got it.
Yeah, we're cooking up some videos.
We're cooking up millions.
We're cooking up millions, and again, yeah,
I got so excited to knock down my iPad. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll teach you what I know, and we'll have a lot of fun because video, again, is key, and you've got to get up there in video. And then again, I'll give you the magic formula, which is similar to the TikTok for video, because that's what it's all about, is using that formula. It's very close to the same formula that you use for Facebook Live. It's just a little tiny bit longer because guess what? We have more time when we do YouTube, right? When we just do YouTube, and we can edit it, and I'll give you my editing tools that I use. And also, how in the heck do you download a video from YouTube and put it on your PowerPoint? So I'm going to show you how to do that. I told Angelique about it, and she just plastered her PowerPoint, your one-day event with a bunch of videos. So I'm going to show you how to do that too, because again, in this environment, remember I tell you, got to do videos now on PowerPoint, because otherwise, if you're a talking head, it can be very, very boring. So if you don't know how to do that, we are going to cover that as well. So it's going to be a jam-packed 2.5, maybe even 3 hours on Monday, 10 o'clock to 12:30, and maybe 1. So I wouldn't have any lunch plans if I were you. All right. So again, the link is in there. Go and grab your seat. All right. Any questions about that? Go ahead, Michelle. You had your hand up.
The only thing I was going to say is I probably won't be actually on. I just wanted to get the recording of it because I'm going to be with my granddaughter. So
there you go. Then we have one more seat open.
Yep, so I just wanted to pass that along.
Thank you. Okay. Excellent. All right. And Angelique will be there. So it's just going to be a great time. All right. Any other questions before we wrap up our call today?
Great job, Angelique. Great job, Arvee. This was outstanding. I mean, I always have tons and tons of notes, and it's just great content. You have such a fantastic community. I mean, I'm so excited. I learn, and it's always exciting, never boring. Just always something new. And I always have goosebumps. Like, yay. When you said the guy was going like, yay, it's Arvee Robinson. I kind of do that too. I mean, I've been with you since 2002, 2003, and I still do that. So you still give me goosebumps. I still hear your voice in my head. So I'm complete. Thanks.
That's cool. Oh, one last thing I forgot. When you go to that PayPal me link, make sure you send me the money. Don't request it. I've had people the other day requested money from me, but it's a send money. You're sending the money. Otherwise, if you don't want to send it through PayPal, just call me and we'll get you signed up on a credit card. Well, there is Brenda Lewis. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Marcia. Hello. Yes, Cheryl, go ahead.
Oh, I want to make sure you got my PayPal.
Okay, let me go to, well, I'll look, and if I don't, I'll text you, but thank you for that.
Okay, and I want to say one more thing.
Yes.
As a new person, RV, I just want to say that when I signed up, first of all, I have very high expectations. It's just the kind of person I am. And I really wanted something just like this. I couldn't imagine this would actually be just like this, but I am astounded that this has really met the purpose in the void of the world that I was in when I signed up, because I really am a perfectionist, and I am not a person that's literally willing to just jump on TikTok and figure it out, jump on Facebook and figure it out. I don't care if you don't know my brand. Inside my image, I have a vision of myself, and it's a brand that doesn't just jump out and erase things. I mean, that's not good. I really like other people that step out. But since that is the way that I am, I really wanted a class just like this so that I could ease into at least having some idea what the heck, and then try things from at least what the heck. So I love that you're teaching everything that I really wanted to know before I just get out there and try something new like everyone suggests I do. This is perfect. It's exactly what I signed up for in hopes for. I didn't even know I'd get exactly what I wanted. So thank you very much for providing me so much value.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. That warms my heart. Yeah, Cheryl, or Michelle, did you have anything? Thank you, Cheryl. Oh, she was waving goodbye. She had to go. Okay. All right. So we are right at the top of the hour. 1 minute left. Does anybody else have anything else they want to say, share, or add? Jackie, you look like you're trying to find that.
Yeah, I was. Kudos, Angelique. You just blew my mind. It's good to get your mind blown, though. So that was excellent. And I really appreciated all that you did today to just kind of open me up to more possibilities. Plus, you presented it very clearly. So thanks a lot. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's all for my Arvee training. You should see my first video. I was like,
your first TikTok.
Yeah, I was like a stick. It was really crazy.
Well, we got to start. We got to crawl. Just like Jackie. Jackie didn't start out running marathons, right? You started out running, then a 5K, then a 10K, then on, and up to marathons. Absolutely. So we don't just start running a marathon, but we've got to take that first step, right, Jackie?
Yes, you do.
Got to take that first
But
step.
actually, my first really big race was a marathon, because why start small when you could start big?
Right. Well, so was mine, but all my training was
Right.
a 5K, 10K, 13K, leading up to the marathon. I didn't just wake up and go, I'm running a marathon, right? I would have been injured.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Awesome. Great. All right. Anybody else before we say goodbye just for this week? All right. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
All right. Well, thank you for coming. Thank you, Angelique. One more time. Let's give her a big hand. Woo, 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 woo. Big hand. Excellent job. Well done. All right. Well, yes. Look at, and again, yes. Yeah. Hearts. Yeah.
Thanks for all the love and encouragement, everybody. Thank you so much.
Yes. All right. Well, we'll see you all back here next week, and we'll have another good one for you. Say goodbye, everybody. Get out there and speak. And remember, when you do, to always speak with passion. Mwah. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.